Great white shark. The great white shark, Carcharodon carcharias, also known as the whitepoint, white death, or white shark, is a large shark of the order Mackerel shark found in coastal waters throughout the world's oceans. The great white shark is known for its size, reaching lengths of up to 6.4 meters, 21 feet, although there have been published reports of 8 m and weighing 3,324 kilograms. The species reaches sexual maturity at around 15 years of age and was previously thought to have a lifespan of over 30 years. The true lifespan of the great white shark is much longer. It is now estimated to be 70 years or more, making it one of the longest-lived cartilaginous fish. The great white shark can reach swimming speeds of over 56 kilometers per hour. The great white shark has no natural predators other than the killer whale. It is the largest living carnivorous fish. It preys on a variety of marine mammals, as well as fish and seabirds. It is the only surviving species in the genus Carcharodon and is the most prolific shark in human attacks. The IUCN lists the great white shark as vulnerable, while it is included in Appendix 2 of CITES. Peter Benchley's novel Jaws and Steven Spielberg's blockbuster film portrayed the great white shark as a brutal man-eater. Humans are not the white shark's preferred prey, but it is responsible for the largest number of reported and fatal shark attacks. The great white shark is one of many amphibians originally described by Linnaeus in the 10th edition of Systema Naturae in 1758, its first scientific name being Squalus carcharias. It was later given Carcharodon as its generic name by Sir Andrew Smith in 1833 and also in 1873. The generic name was identified with Linnaeus' specific name, and the current scientific name, Carcharodon carcharias, was finalized. Carcharodon comes from the ancient Greek words carcharos, meaning sharp, or jagged, and otis, meaning tooth. The first known fossil of the great white shark is about 16 million years old, during the mid-Miocene. However, the origin of the species is still debated. The initial hypothesis for the origin of the great white shark is that it shares a common ancestor with a prehistoric shark, such as Megalodon. Megalodon had teeth not too different from those of the great white shark, but its teeth were much larger. Although no cartilaginous skeleton has been fossilized, Megalodon is estimated to have been significantly larger than the great white shark, measuring up to 17 meters, 56 feet, in length and weighing up to 59,413 kilograms, 130,983 pounds. Similarities between the physical remains and the extreme size of both the great white and Megalodon have led many scientists to believe that these sharks were closely related, and the name Carcharodon megalodon has been applied to the latter species. However, a new hypothesis proposes that Megalodon and the great white are distant relatives, despite sharing the family lamnity. The great white is also more closely related to the ancient mako shark Isurus australis, a theory that seemed to be supported by the discovery of a complete jaw with 222 teeth and 45 vertebrae of the extinct transitional species Carcharodon habeli in 1988 and published on November 14, 2012. In addition, the new hypothesis assigns C. Megalodon to the genus Carcharodes, which also includes other giant sharks. Otodus obliquus is an ancient representative of the extinct Carcharodes lineage. Great white sharks are typically found in coastal and offshore waters with water temperatures between 12 and 24 degrees Celsius, 54 and 75 degrees Fahrenheit, but are concentrated mainly in the coastal waters of the United States, Northeast Atlantic and California, South Africa, Japan, Oceania, Chile, and the Mediterranean, including the Sea of Marmara and the Bosporus. One of the largest populations is on Dyer Island, in the town of Gansby, South Africa, which is nicknamed the Shark Corridor, or White Shark Capital. Nearly all research on great white sharks has been conducted there. The great white shark is a surface-dwelling fish, observed almost exclusively in areas where food is abundant, such as fur seals, Arctocephalus ssp, sea lions, small whales, sharks, and bony fish. In the open ocean, it has been recorded at depths of 1,200 meters, 3,900 feet. Ft. This discovery changes the view that great white sharks are coastal species. The great white shark has a large, robust conical snout. The upper and lower lobes on the caudal fin are approximately the same size as some species of mackerel sharks. Their bellies are white, while their backs are usually gray, sometimes brown or blue. The color makes it difficult for prey to spot the shark because it breaks up the shark's outline when viewed from the side. From above, the darker shade blends with the sea, and from below it shows a minimal silhouette against the sunlight. The great white shark, like many other sharks, has rows of serrated teeth behind the main teeth, ready to replace any that break. When the shark bites, it shakes its head from side to side, allowing the teeth to tear off large chunks of flesh. The great white shark, like other mackerel sharks, has larger eyes than other sharks in proportion to their body size. The irises are dark blue rather than black. Great white sharks are about 1.2 meters, 3.9 feet, long at birth and grow about 25 centimeters, 9.8 in, per year. Adult males reach lengths of 3.5 to 4.0 m, 11.5 to 13.1 feet, females 4.5 to 5.0 m, 14.8 to 16.4 feet. Adults typically reach lengths of 4 to 5.2 m, 13 to 17 feet, and weights of 680 to 1,100 kilograms, 1,500 to 2,430 pounds. Females are typically larger than males. Great white sharks can reach lengths of 6.4 meters, 21 feet, and weights of 3,324 kilograms, 7,328 pounds. Adults average 522 to 771 kilograms, 1,151 to 1,700 pounds, however. Adult females can average 680 to 1,110 kilograms, 1,500 to 2,450 pounds. The largest females have been recorded at 6.1 meters, 20 feet, in length and 1,905 kilograms, 4,200 pounds, with some reaching 2,268 kilograms, 5,000 pounds. The maximum size is controversial, as some reports have exaggerated estimates or presented inconclusive evidence. Among cartilaginous fish, only the whale shark, Rhynchodon typus, basking shark, Seabirds maximus, and manta ray, Manta birostris, are larger and heavier than the great white. However, all three species are generally docile and filter feed on very small organisms. A 2007 study from the University of New South Wales in Sydney, Australia, used CT scans of the shark's skull and a computer model to measure the great white's maximum bite force. The study found that its skull's forces and behaviors are adapted to handle and resolve competing theories about its feeding behavior. In 2008, a team of scientists led by Stephen Rowe conducted an experiment to determine the jaw strength of the great white shark, and the results showed that a specimen weighing 3,324 kilograms, 7,328 pounds, could exert a bite force of 18,216 newtons, 4,095 lbf. Great white sharks are carnivores, feeding primarily on fish, tuna, rays, other sharks, cetaceans, dolphins, porpoises, whales, pinnipeds, seals, fur seals, and sea lions, sea turtles, sea otters, and hydrolutris and seabirds. Great white sharks do not eat anything they cannot digest. Juvenile great white sharks prey primarily on fish, including other sharks, as their jaws are not strong enough to withstand the force required to attack larger prey until they reach 3 meters, 9.8 feet, or more in length, at which point their jaw cartilage mineralizes enough to withstand the impact of biting larger prey. At approximately 4 meters, 13 feet, in length, great white sharks begin to primarily prey on marine mammals. They typically hunt opportunistically and prefer prey that is high in energy-rich fat. Shark expert Peter Clinley used a control device consisting of 3 seal, pig, and sheep carcasses on a boat in the Farallones. The great white shark attacked all 3 seal carcasses, but quickly passed over the pig and sheep. Little is known about white shark reproduction. White sharks reach sexual maturity at around 15 years of age. The maximum lifespan was previously thought to be around 30 years, but research from the Woods Hole Oceanographic Institution has shown that the true lifespan of a white shark may be as long as 70 years or more. Tests of shark growth rings have suggested a maximum age of 73 years for males and a maximum age of 40 years for females in the specimens studied. The shark's late maturity, low reproductive rate, 11-month gestation period, and slow growth make them vulnerable to overfishing and environmental change.